as usual, it's Josh from ICE. We are doing this in our 6th period class. So get used to background noises, I guess.
Background noise, always good.
How you feel about the shades?
Yeah, be jealous of these shades. You wanna know what? You know what? Let's just talk about my shades for a few minutes. I'm better than you. Not on a boo-boo. Stick your head in doo-doo. Josh?
Great, now we're going to get sued by Tosh.0. Way to go, man.
Okay, oh yeah, quoted by Tosh.0. See, Tosh, we didn't steal it. We quoted it. Copyright Tosh.0. Anyway, good.
Alright, anyway, busy
Week in the NBA. Josh, tell him why.
Well, there's a whole lot of amnesty clauses used. I can't do this all by head. And there's trades happening.
So many trades.
Lamar Odom to the Mavericks is one.
Lamar Odom to the Mavericks.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Laker fans, don't bandwagon, but just feel a little bit sorry for Lamar since he had to go with the whole Laker deal. Now he basically said, I don't want to be in LA anymore. So where does he go? To the champions, the Dallas Mavericks.
You got it wrong.
I did not have it wrong.
You got it wrong.
Whatever.
LA was going to trade him to get CP3, and it was how they did it, how he was distraught. And he went up to management and asked, hey, can you guys get me out of here if you guys don't want me anymore? And then they quickly traded him to Dallas. It took like 45 minutes to get this trade done, 45 minutes. And they got a trade exception and a...
45 minutes for Dallas to accept Lamar Odom. Now that's quick.
And they also got a pick.
And a pick.
Yep.
So, LA fans, question. Do you think it was worth it trading Lamar Odom for a pick? Write your comments underneath
I'm
our
not
video.
complaining.
Laker fans are probably.
Yeah.
Now me, I don't watch basketball, so...
And the Clippers in LA are
the Clippers.
really, really busy. Let me explain this.
Tell them why.
First, they got Caron Butler from free agency, 3 years, $24 million. Then they got Chauncey Billups off of waivers, which is really good. And they also picked up some. They also got DeAndre Jordan back.
Really?
And, yeah, they got him back, and he got a really well-deserved payday.
I bet he did. He's gonna be putting some food on the table now.
And now the biggest news in LA. CP3 to LA, but not the Lakers.
Not the Lakers, Laker fans. We're sorry for that psych out.
To the Clippers.
The LA Clippers with who, nonetheless? Blake Griffin from what college, Josh?
Oklahoma.
Exactly.
So
So you got the best passer in the league with the best dunker in the league. Can we say the best? Can we say the dynamic duo? I think we can.
No, not yet.
We can.
No, not yet.
Maybe not yet, but
Because
we
at
will.
first, this kind of reminds me of John Stockton and Karl Malone a little bit.
True.
No one called them a dynamic duo till they had time to mix. So we gotta see how they mix.
Yeah, we'll watch the first few games, see if they mix well, and if they do mix well.
If CP3 doesn't deliver Blake Griffin at least 5 highlight reels in the first one game, then
They're nothing.
problems.
There's going to be huge problems. Why? Well, first of all, when you have a great passer like Chris Paul, and you have a good dunker like Blake Griffin, you want to use that duo to score points. Now, his craftiness, his great passing, his flashy passing, and Blake Griffin's dunking skills, you got to use that. If you don't use that, you're cheating the fans.
Now, most people are looking at CP3's offense, but he's really good defensively because he can guard the perimeter. He can also steals. He averages at least 2+ steals a game for his career.
And you're right about that. Now, we go to Blake Griffin, who, if many of you didn't see the slam dunk contest, many of you did, seeing Blake Griffin jump over Carr to slam dunk a ball. And of course, you've seen the commercials of how good his skill is by twirling a basketball around his finger.
And it stops.
And it just stops on his command. It just stops right there. Now, many of you will think, when you're thinking, let's see, great assisters. Wouldn't you also include Rajon Rondo in that? Would you include Rondo as one of the top assisters in the league? Or
You mean passing point guards?
passing point guards?
Okay, now this one I can debate. Take Rondo away from Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, and Ray Allen, and put him with 3 other players that are not like them. You probably won't get that
Probably not.
because no one remembers Rondo before the big three came to Boston.
Exactly.
But since the people say that, oh, great development from, let's just see when the big three retire, or when two of the big three retire, and see what happens.
Let's see what happens. Let's see. Rondo will be passing to one of the big three, or he will find a new big three, or he will just keep it to the big one. Which, who is the big one if two of the big three retire?
Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce is going to retire, and
No. Ray Allen and Garnett.
Ray
are
Allen
in their
and
16th
Garnett
season,
are in
while
this-
Paul Pierce is entering his 14th season.
his 14th season. So, but Josh, what about the fact if all three of the big three retire?
That'll be more interesting to see because most of the assists go to the big three. So
Most of this is do go to the big three, but you know what? I think Rondo being as crafty and as slippery and as good as he is with his passes, I think he'll find out a way to make it work.
all right. Now, in other news, Baron Davis got waived by the Cleveland Cavs with amnesty clause. Same thing with Phillips, who got picked up by the Clippers. Gilbert Arenas got waived by the Magic, and a whole lot of other people got waived that I don't remember off the top of my head.
Waived. Now, Josh, explain to most fans, if you are not a basketball fan or any kind of sports fan, just turn off the video. But if you are a sports fan and you maybe not get what waived means, Josh, explain to them what waived means.
Wave is basically a team does not want you on the roster anymore, so they waive you, but they still have to pay you, and it's still on their salary cap until another team picks you up, and then they pay you that salary.
So being
But
waived,
with the amnesty clause, they can waive you, and they don't have to pay a certain amount unless the waive, because when you're waived with the amnesty clause, like teams bid on you, and how much they bid on you, the other team that waived you has to pay for it. Like Chauncey Billups, he had like 14 coming to him. He got picked up for $2 million, so the Knicks have to pay $12 million.
So it's not really that bad to get waived, is it?
You get your money up front,
Money up front if you're waived.
but you don't know what team you're going to go to
Yeah,
until
exactly.
the very last moment.
Yeah, the very last moment. But I think that being waived is also kind of like getting cut, but with cash.
That basically is what it is.
Getting cut, but you're getting cut with cash. So that is Josh. I'll explain what waived means. In my simple terms, the Nick word of the day is waived. What does waived mean? You're getting cut, but you get a nice little paycheck.
All right, Nick. Now let's talk about NFL. Tebow time.
It is time for Tebow time. Now, Tebow matching up with the Golden Boy, Tom Brady. Now,
Oh, can I say something really quick?
You can
Now,
say.
this is a perfect matchup because didn't Tom Brady begin his career in Michigan too by being the comeback kid? And now Tebow's doing this too. So it's kind of like poetic not poetic justice, but poetic irony a little bit that these two, that Brady, that used to be comeback kid, and now Tebow, the current comeback kid.
okay, now you also want to mention the past comeback kids like Roger the Dodger Staubach, or called Captain Comeback. Why? For his fourth quarter and overtime comebacks like who? Right now, Tom Brady a little bit, and right now the big story, Tim Tebow. Also, if I may add, Eli Manning having 8 fourth quarter comebacks in the season, which is most among quarterbacks, which he ties the NFL record for most season fourth quarter
But
touchdowns.
how many games has he played? He's played 13. Tebow's played 8. He has 7 of those. So do the math.
Do the math. Tebow's doing quite well. Okay. Now you're going to see the quarterback rating. You see, Tom Brady is a passer. He does not scramble. Tim Tebow, he is a scrambler, somewhat good passer. Mostly scores his points by either running or scrambling,
Or running the option.
or running the option. Which the option for the Broncos is like the golden play. The option is golden play, but also it might be their flaw. Why? Because teams are going to see that on tape, and they're going to design plays, especially just to stop the
What about
option.
the Bears?
Well,
Exactly.
the Bears could stop the option.
Exactly.
E-
Because they didn't do the option. They did more passing plays. So there you go.
Get more passing plays.
They do
Jay
this to throw
Cutler,
you off.
Jay Cutler with his
They can
pass
run the
injuries,
ball. And
they can run.
throw the ball.
They can
so,
run.
Like you don't know what they're gonna do. And then if you try to blitz Tebow and he sees an opening, he's gonna
Teams,
Go.
do yourselves a favor. Don't blitz him every time. Why? Because with the reaction time like Tim Tebow, he's gonna get the ball up quick. He's gonna hit a
Here's what
guy
you should-
wide open, and they're going to score. So do yourselves a favor. If you're going to blitz, zone blitz, keep your corners and safeties.
Okay, here's what you should do, teams. Have your safeties and your cornerbacks go up to cover the receivers, and have your left linebacker go up too. And then leave your middle and right, stare in the middle, so just in case he runs, so that way they won't gain as much yards. And then just have your lineman, defensive end, defensive tackle, just go for it.
In simpler terms, we use what teams call the quarterback spy. The quarterback spy and the quarterback attain basically means 1, 2, or 2 linebackers spy on the quarterback. They drop back and they watch him. Especially, this is good for an option play because the linebackers watch him, see what he's going to do. Now, if he's going for a pass, they back up. If he's going to run, they scoot in. If they don't know yet, they stay in one position and they follow him until he makes a move. So, teams use the spy. The spy will work against scrambling quarterbacks.
Especially when these scramblers can pass too, because they're also going to be like, I don't know what to do.
Among these scrambling quarterbacks who can throw to, Aaron Rodgers. He can not only run and scramble, you've seen him pass. So, passing scramblers, Aaron Rodgers.
It's about his new NFL record.
New
2 plus, well, it's tied. 2+ touchdown passes in 13 straight games. He's tied with Peyton Manning. If he does it in the next game, the record's all his.
Peyton Manning's going to be pissed.
Yeah. Now, I have another question for you.
Okay.
Peyton Manning and Andrew Luck, yes or no? Because
Okay.
Peyton Manning doesn't have to teach him, and Luck will learn from the
Okay.
best. Either way.
Honestly, if you really want a quarterback to teach Luck, I have you either say teaching Andrew Luck, either Peyton Manning, he's good. Also, another quarterback would be great to teach Andrew Luck. What do you think about Tom Brady teaching him?
Unlikely.
Drew Brees teaching him. What do you think about that?
Drew Brees, I can see more likely.
Aaron Rodgers. What do you think about Rodgers?
Aaron Rodgers is just now starting his career. Why would he teach a young?
Well,
Quarterback.
Rodgers, as good as he is, he was learned probably from one of the best quarterbacks of our time, Brett Favre. But also, Peyton Manning. But do you really think Peyton Manning will teach him?
Willingly, no, but Luck will learn from Manning.
Luck
but there's
will-
also rumors, because the Colts ain't anything long term, because if this happens when Manning is out without a suitable backup quarterback, they're 0-13 right now.